Texas A&M is a community of scholars.
Within this community, you will find professors, administrators, staff, and students who represent a multitude of social and cultural backgrounds and experiences that will enrich and challenge your way of thinking.
Howdy, my name's Jonathan Pham.
I'm Taylor Cotton, and we'd like to welcome you to Aggie Land.
Now we'd like to share with you a number of things you could do to support this community
and uphold the Aggie values of respect, excellence, and leadership.
Show up to class on time and respect your professor and classmates.
No, and then that one class. With the
Okay,
homework, and we're all failing.
Howdy.
Howdy.
My TA and I are in the process of grading exam 2, and we expect it to be posted on eCampus by 5 p.m. tomorrow. So do you have any questions?
I told him I don't want to pay for it. He could pay for it if he wants to. I'm not going to.
Riemann zeta function.
I got to go to my class.
As I said, it has very strong connections with number theory. So again, this is the analytical expression as a product of the Riemann zeta function.
Hey, Professor.
Connection. Yes, sir.
When is the exam 2 grade going to be posted on eCampus?
I expect to have the grade posted by 5 p.m. tomorrow. So again, using the Euler product formula.
Demonstrate the Aggie value of respect by showing up to class on time and giving your professor your undivided attention. That means no headphones or earbuds, no texting, and don't surf the internet or play games during class.
Address all professors as Doctor or Professor unless otherwise invited, and come to posted office hours well prepared.
So the broader impacts here, I think, work really well. We still need to...
Hey, Miss Price. What's up, Mr. Johnson? I don't really understand Chapter 5. Can you, help me with it?
This is Dr. Price, and I'm Dr. Johnson. We're actually discussing a research proposal that's due this week. Please stop by during my office hours. They're posted on the syllabus.
All right.
So a lot of grading needs to get done this weekend, a lot of project reports.
Yes. And the semester is always a challenge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So.
Hi, Dr. Price, Dr. Johnson. Excuse me, Dr. Johnson. You have office hours right now, correct?
Yes, I do. I was just finishing up with a colleague.
Talk to you later.
Please, come on in. What's your question?
Many of your professors have PhDs. It takes 4 to 6 years after getting a bachelor's degree to earn that degree, and many professors have 1 to 3 years of additional training as a postdoctoral researcher. Acknowledge your professor's intensive training, dedication, knowledge, experience, and expertise by addressing them as doctor or professor, unless otherwise invited. Also, be sure to visit your professor during posted office hours and come prepared. Here's another way you can uphold our Aggie values. Practice good email etiquette.
Do you know when our next engineering 101 exam is?
I don't know. Did you check the syllabus?
I did, but it's not in there.
Let me see it. I guess email Dr. Hinton and ask her.
All right, I will.
Here's an example of how not to email your professor. Hey, Mrs. Hanson, I love the lecture today. That video you showed was hilarious. LOL. I forgot when our next test was. Can you email me back a reminder? Sorry, I'm so forgetful. Haha. See you in class, TTYL. When emailing a professor, do not do the following. Communicate in an unprofessional manner. Use abbreviations the way you do in text, or ask questions that you can find an answer to in the syllabus.
Here's an example of how you should email your professor. Dr. Hanson, I really enjoyed our lecture today, especially the video that you shared with us. I checked the syllabus for our next test day and I was unable to find it. Would you mind sending it to me? Thank you. Steve Smith, Engineering 111, Section 200. When emailing a professor, do the following. Be professional, be respectful, include the class and section that you're in so they know what you're talking about, use your first and last name, and remember what we said about addressing your professors. Use their appropriate title, for example, doctor or professor, unless you've been otherwise invited. We have one more thing to share with you today. Respect all faculty members.
I hate this class so much. Math is just not my subject. Plus, when he speaks, I feel like he's speaking a completely different language. I can hardly understand him.
I had the same professor last year. At first, I had a difficult time understanding him too.
His accent is just so thick. I feel like if you're a professor at this university, you should at least be able to teach properly.
Well, he went to school for years, and he's earned the credentials to be here. Plus, the university has determined that he's an expert. I've also found that if you give it some time, your ears will adjust. It might take a while, but you'll get used to it. Besides, once you start to work and get an internship or a job after college, You'll be around different people with different accents all the time. This professor will help prepare you for that.
Those are some great points. I've really never thought about it like that before.
Remember to respect all faculty members regardless of age, citizenship, disability, ethnicity, family status, gender identity, geographical location, language, military experience, political views, race, religion, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, and work experience. Our diverse community makes us an institution of excellence.
So, what are some things you can do to support Texas A&M University and uphold the Aggie values of respect, leadership, and excellence?
Show up to class on time and respect your professor and classmates.
Address all faculty as doctor or professor unless otherwise invited, and come prepared to posted office hours.
Practice good email etiquette.
Respect all faculty. This goes for your fellow students and university staff as well.
Thanks and gig 'em.